coin is what this is ultimately what this comes down to. This is the wrong coin. This is not the coin that goes with that, I don't believe. So we can do something else. That's the wrong coin. We need an EU70 American, Native American dollar, not a Mint State 67.
So stand by.
So you had to stand by. That's not even close to the coin that we need.
All right, we're going to go to our website really quickly.
Okay. I think I can explain it even off that shot right here.
Okay.
So the United States government this year released what was called a coin and currency set. They have traditionally done this and done this for many years. They did it for the Native American dollar this year. And what they did is they did a special finish on the Native American dollar, that is enhanced uncirculated 70, absolutely perfect. That is only available in this set, okay? The enhanced uncirculated. The United States government is only making 50,000 of these sets, and because of this right here, this set is almost sold out. If we look at the limited edition number on that, what is that, if we get in on that particular set, that's what we're, there we go, 613. The most important part of this is the quantity remaining. The most important part about this is the quantity remaining, because this is our first day of issue, which of course is long past. Now remember, this enhanced uncirculated, only 144 left in the entire edition. Now I'm going to give you the original government packaging with this as well. I'm going to give you the original government packaging with this. And this has a special dollar bill that starts with the serial number 1959 that symbolizes important start dates in the American space program. And that's what this does, because this particular coin is the Native American dollar from the United States Mint that's basically symbolizing the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11. So that's, I think, of critical importance for you to understand that this is absolutely critical to this year. And in the Native American dollar, it's a 1 year only rotating reverse design. A 1 year only rotating reverse design is ultimately what it comes down to. And so this only happens this year, and this finish, which is enhanced uncirculated, only comes in this set. And it's the very first time that the enhanced uncirculated has ever been done at the Philadelphia Mint. Now we are coming down to the point where every single solitary one of these in the first day of issue is sold out, which of course is available exclusively from us here at HSN. So you get the entire thing, you get the original set that you're going to have right here with the $1959 bill, and you're going to get the enhanced uncirculated 70 as well.
All right, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we have more coins for you.